Hello, Victory Baptist Church family and friends. It's good to see you. Excited about the recent news. I know it's hard to believe it's been 6 weeks, I think we've been talking about that all of this has come about, but I did receive from the governor the good news that we're going to begin the process of reopening the state of Texas. And I do appreciate our governor's process. I believe he surrounded himself with some good folks to try to make the right decision for our state. Certainly, though, that doesn't alleviate that we have things we have to consider as individuals, as a church, as we move forward in the weeks and days ahead. I'm glad that we will at least be undertaking getting our economy back up and running. And with that, he's opened the doors for churches to be able to reassemble. And that certainly is good news for us here in Texas. I've been praying, I want you to know, praying diligently what that looks like for us at Victory Baptist Church. I actually have reached out to several other pastors around the state, different churches, different sizes, to try to see what they're doing, how they're going to move forward. Last night, we spent some time as a leadership really just praying over and looking at all the different angles of what we need to do here at Victory Baptist Church for our people. And that's really what this all boils down to, is each church, each pastor, each leadership is going to have to determine what is best for them. And so we've been doing that. We have spent a lot of time over the last couple of days really seeking the Lord, really trying to take all things in consideration. I know and fully aware as your pastor that there are those that still see this as maybe a little bit too soon. Still a lot of concerns by a lot of people about the virus continuing to spread, and certainly those are warranted. And on the other side of that, I know people are ready to get back and don't have near the concern. And somewhere in the middle of that, I believe God is going to give us discernment to how to best find the right timing and the right measures that we need to take as a church. I believe we have come to that. And so as of now, our plan is to open services May 17th. And that's a couple of Sundays away. There are several reasons we have chosen that date. I know many are around the state going ahead and starting services as soon as possible. For here at Victory Baptist Church, we've taken a couple of things into consideration. One of those is the reality that there's still a virus that is out there. And I know part of the governor's plan was to go 2 weeks into his plan and see if there's a spike in the occurrences of the COVID virus. And that 2 weeks will give us a little bit of time to see what happens, to make sure that it seems to be under control before we actually come together as a body. That gives us a little bit of time to make some discernment there. Also, another element of that is when we do begin to meet here at the church, we want to make sure that those that don't feel comfortable, those that maybe fit in an age demographic or a health status that they shouldn't be here, can still be at home and catch our services via live stream. To this point, we've been pre-recording our messages. We want to be able to go live stream. And so that if you don't feel like you can be here, you can catch the services at home until things change for you. We're not really ready to do that at a level this week that I feel like we should launch that. So that gives us a little time to prepare for that. Also, we want to make sure we put in some good measures as far as cleaning and how to go about our services so that we do practice the social distancing that is recommended by the governor. So what you'll be receiving, I'm just giving you a couple of things to look at as far as an overview of what we plan to do. You will be receiving an email, especially if you're a member of Victory Baptist Church. For some reason you don't get that email, let us know that so we can certainly get it out to you. And if you're listening to this video and want that information, you can reach out to us as well. But in a nutshell, what we're going to do is go to 2 services like we normally do on Sunday morning. It'll be 8:30 and 11 o'clock. And we will rope off every other pew so that we practice some safe distance for a potential overflow. If we have more people in our auditorium that will comfortably fit there with the social distancing, we'll also set up a live stream over in our Family Life Center so that if you don't feel comfortable here and you want to take your family over there, you'll be able to do that. Ushers will be directing you as that time comes. Also, we'll be making some other considerations as far as cleaning in between services. That gives us the opportunity to make sure that we clean the facilities before the next group comes in. You'll also see, as you get your emails, how Sunday school will continue. In a nutshell, how that will happen is we'll continue to provide our adult Sunday schools the way we've been doing it. It will just be at a different time. Again, pay attention to your email. That will give you the details. You should get an email from your Sunday school leaders as well, detailing how that works. Part of that as well as we move forward. I know, again, as I said, there's certainly some very strong feelings on both sides. And here's what I want to encourage you as a church body. Whichever side you feel very passionate about, we need to practice Christian deference. For those of you that have no concerns whatsoever about the virus, I would just ask you to make sure to show deference to those that have a concern. They have a concern for different reasons. Some of them are very valid, and we don't always know the reasons people have concerns. So just extend grace to those who maybe have strong concerns still. And for those of you that have strong concerns, I want you to know as your pastor, I understand that, especially if you're older, you have health issues or children, and you're very warranted in that. We always should use caution. And I would say to you, don't look at those that don't have concerns as maybe not being caring or compassionate. Real easy in this time with a lot of stress to lose sight of that we are still brothers and sisters in Christ. And so as we come together, you'll notice people taking stronger precautions maybe than other people, some wearing masks and maybe some not. We're going to encourage you to do that if it makes you feel comfortable and safe. Certainly won't be something we require, but for those that choose to, that's okay. And those that choose not to, that's okay. And if you feel like as an individual or family, it's just not time to come back, that's okay too. We'll be rolling out the different phases. There'll be 3 phases altogether. And hopefully as we move through this cautiously and prayerfully, it will just be several weeks and we'll be back to normal. That's really my prayer, and I know yours as well. And so looking forward to May 17th. It's going to be a great day. I know many of you are looking forward to that as well. Be sure to read through the email, though. Make sure you get all the detailed information of what we're asking for you to do. Any questions, certainly reach out to us at the church office. Until then, God bless you, and we'll see you soon.